So, hi everyone. Welcome to our second webinar that is focused on our second challenge, the Staying Safe Together challenge. We have here Avinoam Erez to share with us a few words. Avinoam is the Director of Urban Security Patrol in Tel Aviv-Yafo municipality. Avinoam, can you tell us a bit about the challenge from your point of view? And then we'll be happy to answer questions.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I will try my English. It's not the best, but I will try. Stella, the mentioned public, we try to keep the public safe, the public health safety every day, 24 hours a day with the police. We go and answer the calls of police or the municipality if the people ask us to come and to take care of the people that go outside the and you hear me, Erez?
Yes, we do.
And we take care of the people that go outside. I will try to explain something about Stella. Stella, we create high quality, secure environment, providing a high level of public health order, personal and public safety in the city of Tel Aviv-Yafo. To improve we operate non-stop 24/7 in cooperation with the Israel Police, Video Surveillance Control Center of Security, Emergency Service Department, and Municipality Supervision. The units operate in 5 sectors: North Tel Aviv, Lev Tel Aviv, Jaffa, Shchunot, and Sharet. Teams consist of police officer and patrol in each car. Team react to calls from the Emergency Service Center 100 and the Municipality Center 106 plus, as well as intend patrols based on works plan. Teams are operation in 3 shifts, morning, noon, and night, and provide 24 responses through the week, including weeks and holidays. Increasing the level of personal security in the city references security by presence and visibility through the city. The department focuses on areas reported by residents where the sense of patrol safety is low, that people are going out of their houses and they feel not safe there. The areas with big numbers, these points are we defined like hotspots, and we target operation before until the points in called. This is the whole idea in these days. People are feel frightened by other people. People today, for example, we get a call that they know that a family in certain building, one of the family was ill in Corona, and the police took him to another house that they put them, and the other people in the house, 12 people that need to be staying at home, they are not staying at home. So we go there, we talk with them, and they go inside the house. The second thing that we do, we take care of the family with the healthcare, and we bring them food that they can stay at home. We brought them like 40 boxes of food that they will stay at home like a week and they don't need to go out. This is the whole idea. We got a lot of like hundreds calls in 8 hours. It's not regular, and the whole point is that people are not feel safety by others. So this is the whole idea of our work today. If someone to want to ask questions.
Yes, the people are calling 100 or 106?
The people are, because we work with the police, we have a unit that policemen are sitting in our cars. It's a police municipality in Tel Aviv. It's our unit. So we get calls from 100 and 106 plus. It's the same from us.
Okay, but can you say that most of the call, or like the majority of the call, is the police or the municipality?
In those days, the most call is not from the police, it's from 106 plus.
Okay, thank you.
Aries, we don't hear you.
Aries, you're muted. Yeah. Try now? No, not yet. Okay, try to fix it. In the meanwhile, do we have anyone else with questions for Avinom? There is. You can also use the chat pane, so we can follow you there if you can't solve the microphone issue. We'll wait a second here for Aries. No. So we have a question from Giorgio here, Avinom. He asks if you control the feedback of each of your action form of your action form, the ones that you attend to.
Didn't understand it.
So I think what he asks is do you have any, are you in touch or are you getting any feedback about your actions once they're over?
Yeah, we see that the people respond very good to our actions, and they want that we will patrol in their neighbors, in the neighborhood, very often, and they ask this way by 106 plus. They want that we will be in the neighborhood and that will be 24 hours, 7 days. Our action gets more and more feedback from the community.
How do you collect this feedback?
The municipality asks, and we call them, and we ask them how was the service. Are they want to ask if they want to that we will change nothing, and it's the responsibility is very good.
Okay. Any other questions, Giorgio? Did this answer your question? Okay, yes. Other questions for Avinom regarding the second challenge? This is also a great opportunity to consult with Avinom regarding your, the lead of your idea.
If I want to ask something,
Sorry, pardon?
didn't hear.
Oh no, I said that this is a great opportunity for the participants to ask you questions and also to consult with you about their ideas.
Okay.
So we have another question here. Do you have enough people to answer all the calls in a short time?
Yes, I have 180 people
Mhm.
in Sela today. We have 220, but I took like 40 people at home that if somebody will be ill in Corona, so I have more people to do the job. I have enough people. More, the calls is in the morning until like 8, 9 afternoon, and in the night it's less. And I'm getting control of one. If somebody call, I will be at like 10 minutes and I will solve this problem.
So it's a matter of minutes to get a response.
I didn't hear you.
I'm asking if the responses are getting answered within minutes.
Yes, yes, very, very fast. And I have like 8 motorcycles that get more fast if it's longer.
So there's a question here, how many people do you have versus normal times? So I think that this was your answer. So you have 180 people now versus 220 people in regular times. Am I correct?
Yes, yes. And they work in 3 shifts. So it's like 50 people in a shift.
Mm-hmm.
And they work like 5 shifts in a week.
Okay.
And we can take all the problems. And I have also
Yeah.
50 policemen that working with me in our car. So it's not 180, it's like 230.
Right. So and a shift lasts 8 hours?
8.5. 8.5.
8.5 hours. And
Yeah.
and you said 5 shifts a week. Okay, and do the shifts look the same from the perspective of the amount of people? So there's an identical amount of people, an even amount of people in any shift, or do you, I don't know, do you back up more with more people at night or daytime?
We saw that the calls it's in the morning until 8 or 9 afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
In the night, people, I hope, go to sleep.
But you don't have less people at night.
No.
Okay.
No. It's like if it's like 60 in the morning, 60 in the afternoon, and like 30 in the night.
Okay. Erez is here, but Erez, we needed to lower to raise your voice. We hear you very.
Can you hear me now?
It's very low, so try to raise your voice.
It's low, still low.
It's okay-ish.
Okay, okay. So our actually the problem that we recognize that people are stay at home, and then the government tell them, okay, go to supermarket, and this is a place that you can die actually. So our solution, we are a company that developing unmanned stores, and now we develop unmanned store Corona version. What is it mean? That we have a mobile store of 40 square meter.
Wait just a second, Avinom, do you hear us? Not really. Air is really hard to hear you.
Okay.
I suggest that if you have a question, try to use our chat.
Okay, okay,
Sorry.
okay.
I have another question.
Yes.
Avinoam, do you feel that people are cooperate, or is it sometimes they're afraid maybe to tell about their neighbors or someone else because they don't want them, you know, did you understand?
The people in Tel Aviv are cooperate, and they want, for example, that the family will feel safe. They feel that they want the first thing that their family will be safe. So they are talking about the neighbors, they are talking about the neighborhood, they're talking about everybody. They want that the people, that their family will be safe.
I understand. And do you feel that people are more cooperative in some neighborhoods than others?
Yeah, yeah, but in the north, we don't have problem. We don't have problem in it's. If you heard my first, we are taking Tel Aviv to 5 parts. לב תל אביב, תל אביב צפון,
Okay.
שכונות, יפו, and Shoret. That is where the
East, yeah. I know.
yes.
Ramat HaChayal.
No. Neve Sha'anan, Shoret is not.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't have problem in each way, but certain things like in Jaffa, that the things that happened, it's not usual. It's not usual. It's like 2 or 4 people that have the problem, and they call to everybody to participate about these things. But in every part of the city, the thing that matter is the health public. So it's not a problem. Everybody see we are talking about it with our Sirenos and the other things, and everybody is talking nice. We don't have like problems here in Tel Aviv.
Okay, thank you. Sounds good.
So I have a question. Are you worried about the challenge these days, or are you worried about how to enforce the instructions once businesses are starting to open and people are starting to walk around the street with less limitation?
The first thing that I'm worried is about my workers. That is the main problem now. I want that my workers will be safe, because they are like 24/7 in the day working with all the people in Tel Aviv. But for your question, I cannot know what will be in the future, but I hope that the people will listen to all the instructions, that we can go and feel free in the future.
So the challenge refers to the instructions right now, to the situation right now when there is a lockdown.
Yes, they like what was on a Saturday when the people were going to the gardens. People like a mother send their kids alone from houses to the garden, and they stay at home because they know that we cannot we cannot give the children a ticket, so they send them alone. So we ask them nicely to go upstairs, back. That's the main problem. The people are not doing the instruction of the health municipality.
And the problem is the people or the businesses? Some business. How do you know that all the businesses are listening to the instructions?
We work with the business, and they want us to see if nothing is happening to the business, like that someone will not break into the business, someone will not vandalize the business. So we're working, and we have the other unit, the pikuach, that doing this job, but the business are working with us that we will see if nobody is breaking into the business and nobody's doing vandalism in their business.
So the business's main concern is that from vandalism, that they are not in the business itself, or open business, and the businesses that are still open. How do you know that they don't serve hot coffee or something like this? How do you monitor this?
First, people call to 106 and tell us that if someone is open, they are concerned about this. And the other thing, that we are working in all the parts so we can see it. The other units, the pikuach, are doing this job, and we know because we have the meeting with them every day, and they gave us like who is open, who is not, and they give them tickets, and it's on control.
Okay, thank you.
Erez?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is Erez from Etifone. Can you hear me well?
Yeah. Now, yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, so actually what happening now that the government say the citizens stay at home, only go to supermarket, then they go to supermarkets and they infected there because it's a very viral environment. Our solution is an unmanned shop, mobile unmanned shop of 40 square meter or 24 square meter that you can actually copy paste all over the city, and it's even you can even put it as a store in store. Our mobile solution, including a technology that avoid the corona, like UV lighting on shelves and many functions that make sure that you don't buy in a shop that you are not is not in your area. If you go from Even Gvirol and you try to buy in the shop in Dizengoff, it won't give you to let in, and we check body heat before you get into the store, etc. Is my question if this can be relevant to what you need?
We need to ask the police about this, because the police is that doing this, that they ask the people where they go, and that is The
Okay,
police,
it's what you say that it's a police challenge.
yes.
Okay, because you know, okay, because you know there is a challenge now to enable the citizens to buy food, but this challenge is very complicated because if you try to deliver it, the retail companies can't do it. They are crash. Their service is crash because of over demanding. And if people go to the Shufersal, to the retail solution, so they infected there. So I'm not sure if you say that that it's a police issue. I'm not sure that you know it's mostly okay. It's a police issue.
No,
Maybe it's not.
I'm talking about the police issue because you're talking about that people go from another part to another part.
Yes.
I cannot ask them this one. The police can do it.
Okay.
I cannot ask someone in the street, are you going from Even Gvirol, where you stay, from Even Gvirol to
No, of course. But our solution, including a system that knows what shop is relevant for you. If you try to get into a shop that is not relevant for you, it won't let you in. You know what I mean? And we check body heat, body temperature, and we check other thing that make sure that you will not get infected by viruses. We have functions that avoid that. We don't need to use the police if the shop smart enough to know if to let you in or not.
Okay.
And okay.
I think that we can have your idea to Ayelet Wasserman that's work with the shops. You know,
Okay.
Tal, what I mean?
Wasserman, what is his title?
Ayelet Wasserman will be here in our webinar tomorrow at 1 o'clock. She is manager of the business licensing department in the municipality of Tel Aviv-Yafo.
Okay. Tomorrow at 1
Tomorrow
p.m.
at 1 p.m. True.
Okay. מצוין. תודה.
You're welcome. Other questions for Avinam? Okay.
So just
Oh, sorry.
just one last question. Do we still have time?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the main assistance that you are looking for is a way to increase enforcement by residents, allowing them to report.
No, I want that people will do what the municipality wants, the healthcare wants, that they will stay at home. What I want that someone will connect us, the municipality, to the people, that we will not just tell them in the street, don't go out. Something that like application or something that we will say, this is Sela, how are you? Stay at home. This is Sela, do you want something? Stay at home. Like this thing that they will want to stay at home, that is a problem. I have four children at home. I have 4 children at home. I know what it's a problem that everybody at home. I want that something will connect me to the citizen and help them to stay at home, and help me by the connection with them, that the fear that they will feel safe, and they will do whatever they need to do in the and they will do what the government say to them. Understand?
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you all for your time, and thank you very much, Avinam. If you have other questions, you are welcome to write them in the chat for the next few minutes, or write to us in the Facebook group, Telegram channel, so we can connect you further on with Avinam or others in the municipality or other mentors. You also have other mentors in your mentors table, so make sure you use their time. That's it. We'll be here at 6 for the third challenge, and we'll be here at 6:30 for the daily summary with Piero Pilazzaro from the city of Milan. So you're very welcome to join us.
Tal, can I ask a question?
Yes, let's give it the last question for this webinar.
Great. So what would be sort of like the next step if we're able to answer the question that Avinoam just sort of posed? What is the next step? What sort of resource provided to that?
So you're asking what would happen after the submission, after the deadline, and after the final judgment?
Correct.
Okay, so well, we aspire to have projects that meet the challenges in the best way. Once we find something like that, we at GLI, together with the municipality of Tel Aviv-Yafo, we aspire to push this project forward towards implementation and execution. It is really depends also on the team members and the level of resources they have and their ability to bring this further to implementation as soon as possible. I can assure you that if the municipality will find an interesting enough project, it would dedicate its resources to help push this. Also, we have here many other city halls and municipalities from around the world. So and many judges from these cities. So if they find a project suitable, they will also be part of its development.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So we'll see you here, if not at 6 for the third challenge, and at 6:30 for the daily summary. You're very welcome to join. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Avinam.